Alright folks, coming back at you here for Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. Special treat here for you this evening. We have just had a fantastic year so far. Definitely a very exciting bow season. We have had a lot of successes. We've had a lot of failures and a lot of challenges, and really, pushing yourself to the challenge and learning from every experience is key, and also just getting out there and having fun and enjoying God's creation. So we definitely appreciate you tuning in and all your support this season. But if you're new to the channel, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel. Let's get right into it.
Oh man, it's super early still. It's 6:56. I think I'm gonna do some grunt calls. Last time I was here and did that, I had a little buck come right to my tree, so it's been a couple years ago. But it's a beautiful morning. Hopefully we can get some action here real quick. Get my bow ready and see what happens. Might be a squirrel, I think. I don't know. I really thought I heard a deer up on that hill. Why is it stopped to look down in here? Might be a squirrel. happen at that 11:30 time frame. I could stick it out, and potentially there'll be a bigger buck come through here this evening than the one I seen this morning. However, I've been snacking. I've been busted. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down and make a move, head over to Nick's family farm, and either play my cards in the cedars with the 30-30, or maybe even potentially bring a tree stand in and go to that doe spot that I was at the other night, get set up on these does with my bow. So one of the two probably will happen. I don't think I'm going to sit here till tonight like I initially planned on, so I think I'm going to get down and make a move. Stay tuned.
All right, well, as you can see, that nice young buck snuck right in on me. I did a nice grunting sequence earlier in the hunt, and I thought I had heard a deer up on the hill, but it either stopped and investigated or what. Don't know what the case was necessarily, but he must have slipped in on me, and really he was kind of in bow range before I had really seen him, and then I reached for my bow, and he kind of stopped in his tracks, and then again I reached for my grunt call, I do believe, and that may have been what sealed the deal, and he just wanted to get on out of there before anything bad happened to him. But it was definitely a really fun and exciting hunt on public property, and just didn't work out that time.
Alright, because I am packing up and heading out, I did want to just do a quick scan. I'd like to confirm I got a couple trees, but it's been a while since I've been in them. Just want to take a look at them. Maybe it's a skinny little sucker. That is it, man. That's just a little. That's just in front of my tree stand, basically. Okay. And there's a good looking trail right there. Check out that trail. I think that's a small game trail. I think that's a deer trail. Man, it is. It is a deer trail. Come back to it. Find this tree. I haven't been in since about 2016, 2017. See it up there. I guarantee you that's it. Oh, man, it's heating up. For sure. Want me a late season buck. I think that's my old tree way over there. And that's a good little shot over here. I bet we can find a better tree in here. It's a pretty good deer trail right here. Oh boy, there's a big old rub over there. There's another rub. This one don't look quite as fresh. Sorry.
That's my old tree right there. It's a little ways over there from where I'm standing. We can find us a better tree. I want to get down in here a little bit. Look at this side of this road. There's two of them. I know that. Right there. I know the deer I killed is pretty nice, but I don't think he's the one making me big runs. So. Get up in here, it's about as far as you can go as far as hunting with a bow. It's so thick. I mean, that's why I picked that tree way over there. These are all real thin. Okay. I may try that other one again sometime soon. Late season, maybe December. Look at the side of this freaking road. Look at the side of this freaking road, man. There's another one behind it over there. I mean, I've been in here several times. It's just there was no way to hunt it, really. There's a deer trail right there. It comes out. Trees are over there. My other one tree is not that far up ahead. I think I'm wanting to set up on this hillside where that buck come from today and the buck I killed the other 19 days ago. Not a bad spot right here. Not a bad spot right here. I think this is a conservation trail. No. I don't know where it is. It's over there a little bit. Let's get back on that trail. That's what I'm looking for. It's thick up in here. Big time. There's a my kind of tree. Right there. Right over this creek. I can get up in this tree, man. right, folks, coming back at you here again with Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. We are going back down in here into the deer woods. It is November 27th, day before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving Eve. We are going back down in here. I'm on a mission to get another buck with my bow. As would be nice. There's a little bobcat. Ooh, doggy. With my bow, you know, rifle season ended yesterday. There's CWC season today. But anyway, we're going back down in here. I'd love to get another buck with my bow. We'll see what happens here this morning. Anyway, if this is your first time here at the channel, definitely welcome to the channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel and stay tuned with us.
Alright folks, well, it's 7:30. I thought I'd come at you here with a quick interview. It's a beautiful morning this morning. Plenty of squirrel action. There's no lack of that. But it is a beautiful morning. We're at the end of November. This is a good location. I'm anticipating some deer movement. It's usually, first thing or then right at the end of the morning. I'd like to hang out here and see what happens midday, but I may switch locations and try a different plot of public property a little bit later on this afternoon. But a beautiful morning. I'll give you a quick pan around so you can check it out. But man, I've hunted this spot many years, and I've just seen so many different encounters that I've been busted several times in this spot. And even last week that happened with that 7-point. It just snuck in on me. So they can come from just about any direction. So it's really kind of hard. It's a hard spot. But we're going to try and make it happen. I'm on a mission to fill my other buck tags. Anyway, I'll give you a quick pan around, check it out. Deer flying all over the place. So looks like a good spot. I may try and set up here. There's a deer over there somewhere. I busted up about 4 deer. It's probably the same ones that I heard on my way in that were sleeping by the conservation trail. It might be a squirrel. This looks like a good area. It'd be worth at least trying once or twice. Good feeling about that spot right here.
All right, well, as you can see, any chance that you have an opportunity to get down and do a little bit of additional scouting, or you never know when a good opportunity for a spot and stock could occur, and definitely taking those opportunities just to broaden your horizons and trying to make something happen sometimes is the way to get some action, whereas if you're in the tree stand and just sitting for hours and not getting any action, it might just be best to start moving through the brush just a little bit. See if you can just jump something up, maybe get a little bit of intel for next time, or even have a shot opportunity. All right, well, like I said, we've had a lot of fun and a lot of success here this season. And definitely this is a really difficult location to hunt, just because there is a lot of different directions that the deer could be approaching from. It's pretty close quarters. There are some very nice shooting lanes, but that being said, you never really know where to anticipate the deer coming from. You know, I have had a lot of past experiences and kind of know which direction, but it's always a fun adventure, so let's check it out.
All right, folks, well, we're back out here again today. It's a beautiful foggy morning here in December, Southwest Missouri. We're on public property. Starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Anyway, man, I'm wanting to fill my archery buck tag, any deer permit, before the end of season. So got a few tricks up under my sleeve. We get into these cooler weathers, you know, closer into January. You know, gonna get back on those food source locations. I think there might still be some rut activity. I checked some trail cameras at Nick's last night. There was one shooter, and I think that's the same one. I got some daylight pictures of on November 9th. I'll put those up here for you so you can see. But anyway, like I said, we're going hard at them here. It's about 7:50, so should be getting some deer movement coming back to bed here pretty quick, so stay tuned with it.
went ahead and got down. It's about 10 after 10. No deer this morning. It was just a beautiful, cold, foggy morning with about a 3-mile-an-hour wind. Perfect. Can't believe we seen a deer. Or didn't see a deer. I'm going to do a spot and stalk and a little bit of scouting on the way out, but I don't know if I'll go this evening or not. But anyway, we're still going hard at them. We're going to try and fill this other any deer permit before the end of the season. Stay tuned.
All right, folks. Well, man, it is super early. It's 1:37. I'm up in the tree stand. Came out here to get a really early start. I came out here the other morning and checked the trail camera. I've got a nice 8-point still coming around, and some does, 3 does coming through. I've been coming through at 1:30. And hence me getting up here, in time to take a shot. But that's already kind of passed. It took me a little bit longer to get up in the tree. It's kind of loud, so I'm still settling in. I'm hoping to get some deer movement by 3:30 or by dark when it comes around. So this is where I've been having my most success on public property this year. So it's a good spot. It's kind of hit and miss. I've only seen 2 deer this year on public property, and they've both been bucks, and I killed one of them. So I wanted to fill my other any deer permit and get a second buck this year. And so we've got a long sit this evening. The sun's out. It's cool though. I'm a little warm right now. I got my coveralls on. It was about 32 degrees earlier, but I think it's warmed up this afternoon. But hopefully it'll get a little bit cool this evening. We got about a 3-mile-an-hour wind, perfect wind. So anyway, stay tuned with us. That was one of the bucks I was here to kill. Shoot. He stopped behind a tree. I couldn't get a shot. That was at 7-point I got footage of. There's a little doe that went this way. There was 2 does and 2 bucks. Shoot far. Son of a biscuit. They're about come running in on me. They came out about 70 yards down the way and ran right past me. I got some guys shooting some pistols on the next property. Anyway, they ran right past me. I stopped them about 15 yards from the tree, but they stopped right behind a cedar. I was at full draw. There was a little doe right here. And then they started to trot off. I couldn't stop them again. And so I didn't have a shot. And then I was reaching for my grunt, and it looked like a big doe. It may have been a buck, but I think it was a big doe. I think those little bucks were sparring with one another, kind of over these two does. Anyway, it was a 7-point and a 4-point. I think it was a 4-point, but that 7-point is the one I have footage of back in mid-November, and I would have shot him after I've reviewed the footage and know who he is. That's why I went to full draw. Anyway, there's another 8-point around here too, or there was 10 days ago. So I'm going to settle in. Hopefully we'll have some more deer movement coming through, so stay tuned with us.
All right, well, this was a really intense few moments in the tree. It was a cold afternoon, and I heard a commotion down the way, and by the time I could identify that, yes, I had deer approaching at a quick pace, there was multiple deer, there was 2 bucks and 2 does, and by the time I spotted the deer heading my direction, they're about 70 yards off, and by the time they closed the distance, and it took me to identify what bucks and where they were and get them to stop, it was only about 2.5 seconds. So sometimes things happen very quick in the tree stand, especially bow hunting. You have to be ready. Unfortunately, I did get a couple cameras rolling, but did not be able to have time to swing my primary camera around. I only got about 2 seconds of footage. As you can see, about the time that the GoPro kicked on, you can see some buck's antlers in the foreground, and then also when I went to full draw, you can kind of see them just for a moment, but as I went to full draw, the camera turns away. So anyway, you could see I just tried my hardest to kind of grunt those back in, but they were already pushing one another around the deer woods, and I just wasn't able to coax them back in for another chance of getting them to stop for a shot. But super exciting. Sometimes those quick moments of intense adrenaline action is what we live for, and what we get out there, and why we push ourselves on those hunts. But unfortunately, I just wasn't able to make it happen on this time around. Alright folks, well, like I said, we definitely appreciate you tuning in and all your support this season. We definitely still have a lot of action still in store for you. Hopefully we'll be able to get out there, do a little bit of coyote hunting. Also, Scotty's fired up, wanting to do some shed hunting. We're definitely going to be upping our game this up and coming season on some scouting. Hopefully we can get a couple really nice bucks down right off the bat in early season in 2025. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.